Hello and welcome to Farthest Frontier. Well, things didn't exactly go to plan in the last episode. Bit of bad coordination going on my part, because yeah, I mean we might have won the fight, but we lost a lot of troops. I mean we're now down to 1,419 max capacity. So these houses all got destroyed. They need to be rebuilt. And apparently we don't have enough bricks. We don't have enough clay. We actually need to rebuild this little fort over here. All of these troops were lost. Well, we've now got one somehow. All of these were lost. All of these archers. So yeah, we took quite a hit. The trouble is, I don't think. I mean, if you decide not to actually pay those private armies, it doesn't stop them then coming. It's kind of like a bit of a dilemma, really. I mean, if you keep paying them, you'd think, well, they're just going to keep coming. On the other hand, if you don't, it makes no difference, and it costs you a lot of people. Plus, in this case, a lot of resources and houses and buildings to repair and so on. So it's going to take quite a while to fix that. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that we don't get invaded again. I mean, I've still got these people up here, which isn't. It keeps me something. They're just going to be a bit slow to move around. I've still got these ones down here. I don't think you can transfer people to another fort. Disband the company flag. And I think if you disband them, I don't know if you keep all of the weapons and the armor. That's something I feel is lacking in the game, is there's no way to reuse or recycle the armor that you've got, and it's pretty pricey. I think I went through a phase where I had quite a lot of heavy weapons and a lot of good armor, and they just keep getting lost, and so you don't just get the problem with losing your own armor, which you could redo. I mean, I don't see why you can't do that, but there's also the armor and the weapons from like the enemy. I don't know why they won't let you keep that as well, because it's interesting, shall we say. Anyway, I've still got this pesky thing to deal with here, haven't I? 625. So I'm going to keep on flattening this area. Yeah, we'll go to there. That's where the road comes to here. So over there, we'll go over there. But yeah, it's a bit of a dilemma. I mean, you could pay those private armies off, and at least you won't have the problem of losing a lot of people. On the other hand, out of principle, you want to sort of like not do that. But it's extremely expensive later on in terms of like the people that you've then got to, because it takes a long time to replace people. Let's put it that way. Eesh. Right. And it's now. We're heading into order. I'll have to be a bit careful because we still don't have decent clothing for these people. I mean, we're okay on the linen coats, but it's the hide coats is the big problem. Right, I'll just keep flattening in this general direction. I'm going to go around this side as well. There's some flattening over here. And I'm still playing this on ye olde computer because I've still got an issue with the game saves for some reason. I mean, I just ran a test. A few days ago it seemed okay. It was saving on GeForce now. And when I went back in again, it was still there. Whereas today, I've just had a quick play on that side. Did a save, and it's not showing up on this computer for some strange reason. So the saves that I've done on this computer are still there, and they're available to the GeForce Now cloud, but they're just the other way around. There's something strange going on. So I'm kind of like reluctant to touch that until I at least see some sort of like hotfix maybe. Because I think it's part and part of the problem is because of you can move between rigs when you're sort of like renting, you know, a computer essentially. But for some reason, it's just not getting pushed up to the cloud. So even though it doesn't prompt me and say, "Oh, you need to move the your saved files to this new folder," it's not doing that. But for some reason, those saves just don't make it into the cloud. So it's just not reliable enough at the moment. And it all started around that time when they made a change to the save folder, and I think they did it because of OneDrive. So the idea is you don't want save games that take up a lot of space to end up in on your OneDrive. Hey, what's going on with these people? Oh, actually, F2 is resources, isn't it? Oh, it's F3 is people. Okay. Right. I was wondering why I was getting those little green bars. Yeah, so they died of hypothermia, I'd imagine. Yeah. So it's interesting that because we're in the autumn, but it's freezing temperatures. Oh no! This is bad. So who are these people then?
What is it?
So you're a builder. So you've got these. So you're seeking shelter. I wonder if those temporary buildings only get used by the miners then. Yeah, looks like they're not going to make it wherever they're going. Bicycles. Only 16 as well. Oh no! It's like we're going from bad to worse. This is terrible. This was not the plan. You weren't supposed to be doing this. Oh, crikey. The sooner spring gets here, the better, I think. But part of the problem is we just don't have... Actually, I built some more... These are weavers. So where's the Taz? I'm pretty sure I built... Did I not have an extra tannery out there somewhere? These are cobblers. So they look kind of similar to the... Yeah, there's the tanneries. So I've got one there. Oh, there's one over there. So yeah, I've got 2 tanneries now. Except there's not enough people in that one. Because I did remember getting more... building an extra one because we're just not meeting the requirements. I mean, how bad is it? Produce materials. Nope. Usable goods. How's about that? Hide coats. Right, hide coats. So, see, that's interesting that. This is why I'm always puzzled by the statistics. It's saying 60 produced, 23 consumed, but we nearly always get a warning saying that there's not enough hide coats. I haven't... Well, I'm going to keep your fingers crossed. I haven't seen it now, but that's been the biggest problem. What happened here? This has all gone a bit messy. Yeah, that's better. The labour count is critical. I know that. I've been losing lots of people. So we've got a big shortage on plate mail as well as the heavy weapons. That's bad. We've got a bit of surplus of those and we've got a small surplus of hide coats. Hopefully that'll pick up a bit more. I mean... Let's see, that one produced 22 last year. This one produced 39, so a bit extra. We'll just have to see. Right, so as things being repaired and got destroyed by the private army, the walls now, so we've now got a double strength wall, so if we get attacked again, hopefully they'll go in this direction, and that'll give the towers time to pick them off. And I say the towers in the sense that we need the actual towers rebuilding, of course. But yeah, you can't have everything. So that's all double strength. Now that's not. Why is that not? Oh, that was right. Yeah, it got a bit stuck where they couldn't get access to over here, so I had to do this in pieces, haven't I? Defenses. We'll put the wall there. So that's the same. The idea is they'll come down here, and then they'll think, oh, well, that's the weakest point over here, and they'll literally wander all the way over here past the towers, because the towers here they've got quite a reach. If they're coming this way, that tower might take a bit of an interest in them as well. But if memory serves, I think the last time we had an issue was because they smashed through a wall here, and then they've just broke through here. I mean, eventually they came through here anyway, to be fair. But typically when I get an invasion, it's up here, and then they either all come down here, or they'll go over here, or they'll split in two. Right, bricks. We have a big problem with bricks. Why haven't we got enough bricks? So this, I think... So we've got 8 people working there. So let's see. So professions, resources... There's brickmakers. Now, do they classify? Yeah, they probably classify as miners. This is the trouble with this game, I find, is that they don't make it easy enough to distinguish things. I mean, it's great knowing that I've got 4 brickmakers, but I've also got 12 charcoal makers as well. So somewhere out there's probably, you know, I think it's 2 per charcoal, like, kiln, if you will. And I can't easily just go and look for the actual buildings. All I've got to do is start following the individual people, which kind of sucks. And it's even worse with miners because there's just so many of them. It's not too bad, I suppose. You can find resources on the map, and you can toggle things like the resources, but you can't do that for other things like, well, like the charcoal makers, for instance. So I don't necessarily know how many of these clay pits I've got without probably going down this path. So it needs a bit of a rethink. Let's try and... I mean, I know I'm short on people. I mean, we've got 147 there. Then we're just not meeting the clay. The problem I'm going to get is, I think that will also get used for repairs as well. So it's not just a case of like all those buildings I've got to replace, it's all the buildings that need to be kept up to date and repaired as well. That's going to be a problem. Now I think that's... Can I just... Because the fence is going to get in the way and there's deer wandering around. That's not going to fit it. Do I not build one? Oh, we'll build one here then. Right, let's get them to build that. I may as well get a road built. Right, so it's a new year. Yeah, we don't have that many children. Education's doing good. I mean, actually, that's a thought. Do statistics, people... See, the growth is only 38. Declines 86, 56 combat, 21 succumb to exposure. That's bad, that. And that all boils down. Where are they going? Okay, interesting. Anyway, we need to get on with our little pet project to try and get better defences up on that little hill that we've got working. And at some point I've got to like test it, but I want to make sure that the actual road works first. Speaking of which, that's looking a bit messed up. Is that too steep? I mean, it looks it. I'm always reluctant to touch the roads though, because it kind of makes a bad thing worse. Because if I flatten that, it'll then make that one bad. I mean, I can try it, but we'll see what happens. It doesn't always go to plan, that's the trouble. Because it's not a proper terraforming tool. This is the big dilemma. The devs haven't given us proper terraforming tools. I mean, they've been available in games for like a long time. Just simple ones where you can say, make this ground from this point to this point completely flat. But they don't do that here. They just average the height out. So it's not truly a flattening tool, even by by any stretch of the imagination. I've also had abilities to say, like, I want to have a slope from this point to this point, and it'll work out what the angle is, but it'll give you that sloped area. But you don't get that in that. For me, it's the biggest thing that's lacking in the game. Just a pity. Right, let's do that to there. So it goes that way. In fact, take advantage of this higher height here and try, because the idea is to try and get a road that runs all the way around the mountain. That's plan B. Oh, hold on. The mine is out of ore. Okay. Right. Well, we'll take those two people out. So that's not a big deal because there's mines up here. We'll have two people up here. Oh dear. I'm assuming it's not exposure. 76. That's not a bad age. Not a bad age. No, it doesn't. That's a pity you can't, like, find out the individuals. They're just... Oh, there you go. It's very difficult trying to get the hitbox. 75, so they were a firewood splitter, so they went at 75. Somebody, I think they've passed away in their house. Because I can't find out about them. Ooh, tell me you've got something interesting to buy. Because I could do with something interesting to buy. I mean, I'll sell you some of these because I'm going to need a lot of gold. I mean, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed because we've got much less gold. Hopefully that won't attract as many like private armies again. I don't know if there's like a limit as to how often they get sent to give you some problems on it, but I mean, look at that, 729 for plate mail. And that's a dilemma. I can't, even if I want to have these troops that don't have the gear, it's all been lost in that last battle. And you think you would be able to like salvage that sort of thing. You know, plate mail, for instance, you should be able to repair it. I mean, the blacksmith should be able to like put it back together again. That would be a useful option to like fix things from scrap. That's a bit better. Yeah, that seems a bit better. Right, let's go and flatten that point there. Still working on... Oh, I hope they're not stuck. I hope they're not stuck. If they're stuck... that would be useful if I could tell. Actually,
hello.
Can't I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are. You. That's another dilemma I've got. It's like you get people stuck on a mountain somewhere because you've told them to flatten something, and it's like, yeah, they can't then go anywhere else. They're just stuck, and there's no like warning to say, oh, by the way, somebody's stuck. Can you go and help them? No, you just get a warning that they're dead. Starvation or something. There's a lot of micromanagement going on here. I'm just saying. Right, get that little block there done, and I can find the other corner. Right, we'll go that away. And then we go from there to there. That should probably be a corner there. Oh, game decided to save again. So the idea is just to keep flattening this whole area. Actually, that's a thought I could probably do with taking that out, actually. Can we do that? One thing I find odd with this game is that the sound that you get from like farming and some of the digging, I think it is, or something else, it always has the same sound as when somebody's firing arrows, which is a bit weird. It's the very same sound effect. So it's like whenever I hear that, it's like, oh no, we're being invaded, and I'm checking to see. I mean, do we have raiders on the horizon? It's like, no, it's just somebody, you know, digging the ground or something. Really catches me out, that. 312. Now the thing is, that hasn't gone to plan. Because that's looking flat. Now I was really, I was trying to get the road to bend around in that direction. But it hasn't, as I say, it just hasn't gone to plan. If you had proper terraforming tools, you could just get it to raise the ground or lower the ground. But you can't do that here. So it makes it a lot more difficult. Oh, Lethros. What's Lethros got? Usually he's got like the more sophisticated material, shall we say. Which isn't necessarily what I want, though. Oh, I can sell some cheese at a good price. Bricks. I could do with buying bricks. Just saying. That's something I really need to get fixed, is this iron ingot shortage. And heavy weapons are going... Actually, that's the thought. Since I don't have any, I'll put them back into the pot. Right, what was I doing? Oh yes, we're going in this direction now, aren't we? We'll get that one done as well. Oh, there's a bit I've missed out, haven't I? Because I'm supposed to be flattening around here as well. So if we go from... there to there. And that sounds bad. Fractured bone. Probably somebody working down the mine. Oh, they've flattened all this already. Oh, crikey. Oh yeah, that was just little bits, isn't it? I'm trying to chip away to keep... So the idea is I want to bend the road around. That's the plan. So then, in order to get all the way up to there, you'd have to go around a windy path, and then you'd take a lot of hits from the actual towers above. That's the plan. Whether it works or not, I have no idea, but in theory it should. My only concern is going to be cavalry units, though. Because I usually end up with like cavalry units right up at the doorstep that you've got, and they just smash the gates down without even trying. The towers just don't seem to have that much effect on them, which is odd. I wouldn't have thought that they'd been that heavily plated, because like I think these are still, yeah, I've still got my own cavalry, but they struggle against armor, against archers. I don't know why, but because they've got, these are, I think they're the right type. I think they're the, yeah, these are lancers, these ones. So these are supposedly, I think these are heavy ones. Yeah, slower and heavier armoured. Yeah, they really struggle against archers for some strange reason. Right, let's prioritize. Well, it's only. Oh dear. Somebody just passed away. 1449. Right, let's prioritize that. Garrison isn't so much the priority because I can't I can't afford the people. I need more people. I'm just saying. 137. Jeez Louise. It's going to take a while. This is the problem. It's going to take me so long to get these people back. I'm either relying on these lot to produce more people, or they're all getting older. I mean, we've got 503 adults there. Gosh. At some point, they'll all become old age, and they'll be gone. Right, so put another 2 people into one of these, because there's a few mines I've got up here. That's that done. Ah, now that's walkable. Interesting. Oops. Try this out of curiosity. So I'll get a lot more people coming along and just basically flattening each individual little cell. The idea is I want them all at this height here. And then I'll turn the road around. Yeah, that's how that, oh yeah, I'll have to start sloping that at some point. Yeah, I'll have to start bringing that down as well, won't I? Right, so that's starting to disappear now, so that's good. So 62 in that direction. Come from there to there. Gives them something to do there. So that'll get this whole thing flattened. And it's starting to get flatter. Get the work. Oh, I need this area done as well, still, don't I? Right, so start over here. There. There. And there. Right, one thing I want to try and figure out what's going on over here then. Why? I mean, hold on. There's another mine out of ore. What? Oh, that's a coal mine. Oh, Struth. That's not good. So now we definitely won't be producing enough coal. Ooh. There's one over there. Is that one finished? It's got a reasonable amount. Trouble is, it doesn't show up very well. I mean, there's one. Oh, that's an infinite one. Oh, that's a pity, that. I'm not a fan of these ones because they don't produce that much. I mean, it's not too far away. I'll have to get them to build one though. Right, so that comes under here. Plunk that down there. And I'll get a road to run along there. Roads and fences. Now, why is that going in a strange direction? That's strange. Strange with a capital strange. Right, that still needs a lot of bricks. What about over here? That's on priority. It still needs 5 bricks. See, we've got 5 bricks. What more do you need? That little section's done. Right, we do from say that point then. I may as well start working on the middle section, I suppose. Well, that's all flattened as well, so start from about there. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work now. I think it's kind of like had enough. It's like, this is flat. We're not going to do any more. It's a bit of a pain. Right, 12. Because I'm really trying to bring the height. I thought, I mean, kind of gives me the impression that that is at the right height. It doesn't look like it, but so maybe that's my limit. Maybe that's all I can do, bring it down to here. Because I can't see a way of bringing this up any higher without causing problems on this wall. In which case I want to start lowering this section then, don't I? Lower it. I'll give myself a bit of wiggle room. Although having said that, I'll probably bring that up a level, won't it? Right, so if we go from... Now why would it do that? Steepest too slow. Hey? The steepest too slope? I think you mean the slope's too steep. That doesn't make sense. Well, that's a thought, actually. Yeah, that's a thought. Let's try that. Right, so these all need to be flattened out. Because if you've got a nice turning point, then they'll just basically run along in a straight direction. Then it's like, oh no, now I've got to turn around the corner and then start coming all the way back up again. In the meantime, the cows are taking pot shots at them. Take that out. It's the drawback of this grid is you have no idea where I'm actually at. Just gets in the way. I mean, there hasn't been any like hot fixes since. Well, actually, it's getting to winter time, so I think I'll hold back. Let them do these bits, and then we'll wait until spring. So there's quite a few of them have actually got coats now. So that's looking a bit better. I mean, we've got 3 starting to run out. That's a thought. How many... Well, how much hide have we got then? In which case, I need another tanner. Because I can't add any more people to these buildings. And there isn't an upgrade option. Right, so resources. At what point did the tannery come into play there? Because that's tier... But there isn't like a tier 2 or a tier 3 equivalent. Can I plonk that one down there? Yes, I can. Right, if I can get them to focus on that, that might help me. In the meantime, right, what's going on with our iron ingots? We've got like a bajillion coal, but we've hardly got any iron ore. So I need more people working in the mines. And unfortunately, I can't tell from the system how many actual iron mines I've got, how many people I've got in a specific iron mine. What the earth is that? Cannot reach the
Yes,
work building.
as you wish.
You're a foundryman, and you can't get there. Have I wrecked the road? Oh, fudgesicles, have I wrecked the road?
Huh?
I've wrecked the road. Oh dear. This is bad. I tell you what.
Need anything?
Yeah, can you come over here? So where can you not go? Is that just too steep? Oh, fudgesicles. Oh, God, and broke the road. This is the dilemma. I've cut people off, and it's winter. Oh no! What have you done? Actually, that road's looking horrific. Oh, let's not do that because it's winter time. That's something I need to fix because I've got people who are trying to get somewhere that can't get somewhere. They're going to have no food or anything at this rate. Yeah, this is the... I don't have an emergency backup, shall we say. Is there anybody around here I can test with?
What is it?
You're working on planks. You're the grocer.
Work to be done?
Yeah, come here. Right, where can you get to if you come up here? Can you get up there? What about up there? No. Right, okay. So, I don't think I can force them to do a specific task, but... that might be workable.
Hello there.
Right, never mind. Because that might be possibly there. I mean, this is all going to disappear anyway. So it's not that big a deal, I don't think, if I put that emergency fix in. It's like you're pathing all the way down to here.
Hmm?
Who are you? You're a builder. Right, can you make it down to here? Yes, you can. Right, so that's fixed that. So we've introduced a back door to fix the problem. It's a feature. But yeah, this will all disappear anyway, because I'm going to plant it all the way around. That's the plan. There is a plan. There are lots of plans. The problem is trying to get them done. Right, how many people? So, I think the issue was there's just not enough iron at the minute. Let's have a look. We are seriously short on iron. Well, how many blacksmiths have I got? I think that's blacksmith, it's like apothecary. Right, so they are balancing it 50-50 between gold and iron ore. That's a thought, actually, how much We've got a bit. But it needs 5 iron ore to get 5. See, that's a... There's not so much of a demand then for coal, is there? Oh, there's other things that use coal, if memory serves. I think these use them as well. Yeah, the glassmaker uses coal. Right, how are we doing with our new tannery? That goes over there. Crank that one up. That's something I really need to fix, just because otherwise I'm going to be in serious problem. I can't afford to keep losing so many people. Move that. Retreat to barracks. Oh wow, somebody's been standing there. That poor soul have been standing here, so I think that's this one here. Yeah, Rona's been standing there at the flag for like years. That's shocking. I thought I thought basically I thought everybody had gone. I thought that was it. We'd lost everybody, but no, apparently not. Right, that needs heavy tools. That's something we need to fix. Still a big shortage there. That looks exciting in the light. Actually, that's quite good, that. Yeah, it's I quite like that. Because like there's, I mean, that's a THOR. It's a THOR. Is that not upgradable? Oh no, it's already been upgraded to a Grand Theatre. Is that upgradable? I'm just having a quick peek to see if any of these can be upgraded, because I remember there's certain areas like these where it doesn't tell you they can be upgraded. So what's that? Is that just... Yeah, that's... I mean, to be fair, these are already at max level anyway, so I don't think it'll make much difference. It's a bunch of ground not being used. Shocking. Oh, speaking of shocking, how's our little gardens doing? Right, so they need upgrading, so they need, the very things. Ooh-bah. I'm tempted to move those two out somewhere else because they're not really contributing. Until they get upgraded, all they can do is just get resources from the local area anyway. Right, that was a close call. So we are now back into spring. We'll have to go and have a look and see what else I've wrecked in the process. You've got to be very careful. I mean, the road looks horrendous, but it's like, you know, what else do you do? Right, so that, in that case, I think the plan was, let's see if we do it about there. Because that gives me a bit of wiggle room to put in, like towers, I think. That's the plan. Even if I run the road in that direction, I can put towers up. Well, yeah, I can still put towers at a... Is that really what I want? Would I not want to flatten it along here? So you have like a gully where you can't get to it. So at least not so easily. Maybe I want it a bit thinner than that. Without wrecking the road. I can only go to there. Let's just play with the road first. Let's try and see if I can get that in now. Or is that going to be too steep again? Right, that's too steep. So if we go from there to... Let's go from there to there. See what they do with that. Right, so they're busy still doing this lot here. Oh. And I'll just keep them working along here then. And maybe that's not what I have in mind. Although maybe if the tower goes along here, then yeah, you don't want anybody being able to get into the tower. Which is... Oh, it's Bella the Peddler. What exciting things have you got? I mean, I can sell soap. I've got quite a lot of soap. But quite a lot of these going spare. I'm going to have to look for things to sell. Because I need money. I lost a lot of money. Now I need a lot more money. Shoes. No. Yeah, I can sell some of these herbs. Well, that's not too bad a price. Right, what are you folks getting up to then? Are you flattening this bit yet? Let's do there, then there, then there, then there. Now who have we got? Oh, it's my favourite. It's Skull the Butcher. Right, what's Skull the Butcher got? I better still what can I sell in? Oh, I can buy some pelts off you at a cheap price. I'll have all of them, if you don't mind. Because I really need all of them. We could do with some honey. Oh, how many have you got? Oh, hold on. You want to buy them, don't you? Ah, oh, Butchsickles. I was getting really excited there. I can sell the swords on. Because I've got like a bajillion swords. Nothing else jumps to mind. We're going short on willow. Ah, now that's a thought. Can they grow willow? Yes, they can. Good, 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 good. The only drawback is I need to upgrade these first before I can do that. So chances are we're going to run short of willow. Tempted to move one of those. I mean, there's originally one up there. There's one willow up there. We could put one there and get access to some greens. There's a bit of willow there. What's a thought? No, it doesn't let you do that. Yeah, that would have been useful. Oh, what's that I see up there? It's a lot of willow over here. Right, tell you what, I think that's what I'm going to do then. So until I can get these up to tier 2, it makes more sense to put them near actual resources. Because at the moment they're only going near. I think there's just 1 or 2 greens that they find where they're currently at, so it's a bit of a waste. So they've got access to a high supply of greens, berries, a little bit closer there. Yeah, they're getting quite a good coverage there actually. So what else are we missing? Ooh, typhoid. Oh, good grief, that's bad. Right, so that one, so that's the nuts then. You can do with one that can find nuts somewhere. I think they're nuts. Yeah, because there's a bird's nest. There's some nuts there. So it'd be kind of like, it'd be a bit bare. Not seeing any else. A lot of greens there, which are fine on anyway. I wonder if that's associated with near trees then. Oh, my suit is back. Right, well, I'll tell you what. Just because I'm missing... Project cultivator selected rows. Yeah, okay, right. I already know about that bit. Right, so I'll plonk this lot down. And said that. Oh, good tickles. I was going to say, I mean, does that, can I move their little storage, their little ring? Let's have a look. Yes, I can. Right, so let's just go and plonk these over here somewhere. I wonder if I could put them in among the... among these folks. Yeah, I could put them in among here. And then I could move the work area slightly. Yeah, that's a possibility, because then I can catch some of those items up there. Right, has my suit got any pelts? Curious to know. Nope. I could buy some bricks. Oh no, there's a thought. I'm keeping bricks in. Right, well, tell you what, until I actually get some good capacity in terms of the bricks, I'm just going to buy, I'm just going to leave them out of it. He always charges a lot for spices. We're not producing enough glassware. Why? Candles are going for good. Oh, you'll buy these ones as well, will you? I can sell you my candles. Just top up the piggy bank while we're here. Right, what is going on over here? Ah. Well, that's interesting. Normally when there's the heavy tools are missing, you get a warning about that. There's usually like a little icon pops up. Oh, hold on. Ah, that's why, yeah. I've hit F2. Woodchickles. So we are in serious need of heavy tools. Does anybody... no, nobody's got any. Ah, it's a big problem. That explains a lot then. Oopsie! Actually, that's not bad, that. Right, so if we get our little road running along here then. So again, this is plan B, basically. So the idea is... I'm going to basically force people into this area to then come back up here, to then go all the way up here to get into here. And the idea is that the townhouse, all of the vaults, all of the trading post, all the crucial things where you've got like gold and what have you, will be up here. And that should be better defendable. That's plan B. Plan A is this. I'm curious to see what happens if I can get like a windy road. So for now, that stays there. That little back door, if you will, is going to stay there. That's interesting, actually. That's a reasonable like slope to get up and down, I must admit. When you compare it with something like that, it's all higgledy-piggledy. Oh, Struth, what the heck happened to the road? my road's gone completely pear-shaped. That's not straight by any stretch of the imagination. So let's start there. And that's terrible. What was I thinking? Right. And if we go from there to... I'll just flatten that out. Because what I'm thinking is let's have like a gully on this side. So you've got like a gully, a gap basically. So like when these people are running along here, they'll not just get hit by the towers up here. I'll have some towers down here as well. If they want to attack those towers, I'll have to have some other way to get in through that. I mean, if I can force them up through here, then they'll be having to deal with towers over on this side as well. So maybe that's the the way into there would be through, say, like here. And the more I can basically slow people down with towers, the better. That's my theory. Right, so that's not... Right, so I'm going to just flatten that and keep it flattened. But here we'll try and keep that... well, yeah, I mean, obviously I want to flatten it, but I want to lower this side of it. And then I'll run it that way. So then I've got a... Well, that's not probably such a good idea, is it? Because this whole section's got to be brought down at a lower level. Right. Blood signals. So if I can bring that... Actually, I could go in that direction, couldn't I? Because that's lower. The only drawback is you don't want anybody then being able to climb up. This is one of the big failing of this whole flattening process is you can't, if you mess things up, there's no coming back from it. I mean, I've just got to like do a minor change over here and then that's it. The road becomes impassable. But if I lower things down too far, it's going to be next to impossible to fix it by finding somewhere else to then heighten it. Ah, it's a dilemma. These are dilemmas. You can't really plan ahead unless you test it out and then find you've broken something. Whichicles. Oh, Craigie. How the heck? What happened there? That I've completely messed that up, haven't I? It's gone from being what have I done? I think my plan B could have already been wrecked. Oh dear. Well, I mean, I suppose I could get them. Well, I'll focus on this bit first. I'm gonna have to have like a bit of a think about this now. That wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Let's go that direction because I'm working this way because I want a gap. So that's a challenge. Is how do I lower that little area there? I mean, I could bring it to about there maybe. Because that's at a lower height. That is at a lower height. I'm going to have to try and bring this whole section back up again, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to have to find a way to bring that whole section back up. Wowzers. Very tricky. I'm just saying, it's tricky. Right, flatten that part and I'll just keep working on this because this side's not so bad because it's like, well, I need to just be flat. I don't want anybody getting anywhere near that side up here. I don't want anybody being able to traverse up there. Oh, Lepros. Have you got any heavy tools? Yes, no, maybe. Yes, you do. Expensive as well. How many have you got? 34. Well, I don't need that many. Woodchickles. But at least we'll be able to then try and get these back up and running again. Guild Hall is not what I was looking for. Right, what else have we got? Have we got anything else I can buy? I mean, we've got... Why am I keeping iron ore in stock? Oh. No, that wasn't the plan. Nope, didn't want to do that. Right, I want 0. I don't want any in the trading post. Right, back to normal again. So I can't sell you those things. I've no longer got a surplus of tools either. I can sell you those at a cheap price. So I can sell you some candles. How many can we get for them? It's not too bad. Oh, I've got a surplus. That makes a change. I've got a surplus of beer now. But yeah, that's... I think I'm now at the point of getting that road put in. That's going to be that's going to be tricky. I need to find a way to lower this section, but leave another area at height. So then we can take pot shots from this side as well as that side. In the meantime, I still need to get this whole row here brought down to this level here. So then people have to go on a windy road. Maybe it will come down to that level or that level. Because what I don't want is people walking along here, for instance, then just straight up. I'm gonna have to cut big chunks out of here to do that. So it's gonna look a bit strange. It's probably gonna take centuries to do it again. But at least that's like plan B. Because as long as they can't get up to here, which kind of like suggests I'm going to have to start chipping away over here. As long as they can't just go straight up here and then go up there, I'm going to have to take a long way around. So there's, yeah, it's going to be quite a lot of levelling and height. Well, I can't really heighten anything, that's the trouble. You're kind of like stuck with whatever you've got as the highest point is going to set the highest you'll ever get to, which is a bit of a pain. You can't like reintroduce material from another area of the map, for instance. I can't bring it across and use that to like raise a section now. I can't take pieces away to lower a section. The game's not that sophisticated, unfortunately. So yeah, this is gonna take a bit of thought. A lot more than I anticipated. But there's a lot more to do. I mean, we're up to 252, so we've been at this for about 2.5 centuries. And there's so much more still to do. And of course, that's all for another episode.